Hey guys, Andy here. So this is my Friday night live stream. I just got home from work a while ago. I had to make a phone call to my grandma's mortgage company, and well, I got some, unfortunate news. This doesn't mean the end of my channel or anything, but I might lose my grandma's house. Yeah, it's quite the shocker, I know. But I did call the mortgage company. They understood what I'm up against here. Garcia, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Anyway, they said that um, one of the representatives said they can explore a few options with me in order to avoid foreclosure. Since my grandma is deceased, she died in 2025, December 2025. It's a good thing to remember the death dates. And for me, they understood. As I said on the explore a few options with me to avoid foreclosure. I don't have the letter with me, but I called them up and I told them what happened, and and they said that send I can email them a death certificate. I'll make a phone call on Monday, and yeah, I'll call the mortgage company on Monday, and I'll explore the options with them. I think there's like a few options to stay in the home, and there's like three options to leave the home. So for me, this could be a blessing in disguise here because I don't want to lose this house because this this is my grandparents' house. I just want to say that if I do lose the house, which is I don't know, unlikely or likely or both. Here, let me check the options on it. I do have the letter with me. Well, a part of it anyway. I'm just gonna read it over. Yeah, I do want to call them. It says you're behind mortgage payments, fund device, serious sense of delinquency. Well, according to them, what has gone past the 60-day mark of like I'm behind on mortgage payments because well I told them at this point there's nothing I can do. Yeah, I told them I'll be filing for a probate. Don't and I got a plan here. What I'll do is I'll call a law firm. Yeah, I'll start to file for letters of administration on possibly Monday. I'll call a law firm first, see what they know. I just wanted to make it clear that my intention is to stay at this house because I've been living here since 2016. You know that? So if I do lose the house, I can always move in with like a friend. All right. Says here. It says information on foreclosure. You're eligible to modify your mortgage. Good evening. MR Flora says, "Hey, good to see you. I'm just discussing something here. If you're interested in listening, just let me know." All right, just give me a second here. I'm gonna go to my channel here. Yep. Welcome, MR Flora 2008. Evening to you. Anyway, as I was saying, all right. Says that the variety of options summarized below. You may keep your home. For example, you may be eligible to modify your mortgage, fully investing payment to make it more affordable. Yeah, since I'm not bonus notice. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Anyway, all right. Depending on your circumstances, staying in your home may not be possible. In this case, a short sale or deed in lieu of foreclosure may be a better option than foreclosure. Options to stay in your home. Reinstatement allows you to avoid foreclosure by bringing your mortgage current if you can show you have funds that will be available at a specific date in the future. That's what I might do. But there's another one. Payment deferral says delay repayment of 2 to 6 months of past due principal and interest payments. So that's one option that I'm considering here. All right, it says make due and payable at the maturity of the mortgage or earlier upon the sale or transfer of the property, or pay off the interest-bearing unpaid balances. Allows you to bring your mortgage current by delaying repayment of past due principal and interest and certain other without changing other terms of your mortgage, interest not charging those amounts. I might just do that maybe. Maybe is an option here. I might give them. I might give them a call towards the end of the. So you say is Friday, so let's see. Let's see. Possibly the 23rd. I'll give them a call and I might explore the options here. And options to leave your home. Traditional sale, proceeds from the sale are used to pay off. Keeps the excess proceeds from the sale once all debts and closing costs are paid. Allows you to transition out of your home to avoid foreclosure. Yeah, since I don't own the home, I'm not qualified for anything like that. But I just want to keep my mind open here. I just want to keep an open mind because I still live here, and I remember my cousin Gary saying that it's best to stay here at the house. than to sell it. I might give him a call. Yeah. Yep. One foreclosure. Rescue scams. Income expense edges. The people's. Hey, the Butt Files. How are you? Welcome. Yeah. By the way, there's no gameplay video tonight, since I had to make a call to these guys here. Gather and send complete documents. Your bar response package. Must send all required documentation. And I got. I think I do have to look at later. Ice Queen Gaming. Nice. Welcome, people. Sorry, just have to do this real quick. It says, Dear Executor, please accept our deepest sympathies for recent loss. Yeah, you made fax requests to documents or mail to the following address below. I think there's an email address. Yeah. Recorded instrument approved tenancy by time of joint tenancy jurisdiction where probate is now required as a successor. Yeah, after the airship of that certificate in jurisdiction where probate is not required as a successor is approved by application. Yeah. So yeah, I'll be giving those guys a call. Well, I'll be calling the Department of Public Health since they require the death certificates of the borrower as my maternal grandparents. Yep. So yeah, I got a lot on my plate, but the thing is that I'll be prepared for this. I'll be prepared for anything that happens to me. Yeah. As I said, I want to keep all options open. And I'm afraid of losing the house here. A lot of good memories at this house. So I just really don't know. I'm not giving up or anything. I'm not. I don't want to give up. But my original plan was to have the house and have tenants stay here, and I can collect rent and pay the mortgage off. So I just don't know what to do. I really don't. Yeah. Yep. I know I might sound defeated here, but I'm not. I'm not defeated at all. So yeah, right now. Oh, by the way, right now I'm doing my laundry. As I said before, there's no gameplay video tonight. I might do one tomorrow though, and I'm gonna do um, a live stream of my podcast series. Welcome, ZJ Henson Gaming. Welcome. Yeah, I'm live streaming again. So for those of you who are just tuned in, I've been I'll explain what's going to happen regarding my grandma's mortgage. Yep, that's right. So yeah, I just want to have plenty of options here. Yeah, I think I'm. Yeah, I'll be exploring these options here. Let's see the importance of taking prompt action to resolve the default. Yeah, default on the mortgage. There's nothing I can do about that because the account is frozen with the my grandma's account is currently frozen at this time. Yeah, it must be like a few months now since she passed away. So if I do lose the house, which it's possible. It's I just don't know. In all seriousness, here, guys, it's gonna be it's gonna be tough for me to handle the situation here. This was Grandma's intention to have me being taken care of when she passes away. And I also explained to them, I explained to the mortgage people that due to Grandma's health declining, she couldn't do much about that. She can do much, and I gotta give I'll make a few phone calls to Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, it's a, it's a good thing. I have this information at my fingertips here, so I'll, I'll be right back. But according to the representative I spoke to, the house isn't foreclosed yet. It's not to that stage. So yeah, I'll give I'll give them a call Monday just to explore the options here. And I might continue to live here for I don't know, like for like a maybe a few months, and then I might just sell the place. You know, I might just sell it. I know what you're thinking. Why? Why do I want to do this? Plans change. After all, it changes. I don't want to sell this place, but well, you never know. But as I said, I just want to keep all options open here. And yeah, yeah, I'll wait till the end of April to call them or email them. And I'll speak to a representative to to go over the options here because they just wanted. Well, I guess they want because they want me to understand what's going on. I understand what's going to happen. Yeah, once I have a grandma's account, yeah, I'm getting towards the stage, well, the legal side of things of my grandma's affairs, and it's gonna be a tough road ahead of me. I'm thinking I'm gonna lead towards like payment deferral, as in like a delayed payments until I figure out what's going to happen to my grandma's account. Yeah, if I can't keep the house, I'll maybe I'll I might just sell it and just move in with somebody, you know. And I know for a fact that I don't want to do that, but what choice do I have in this? I know this isn't the live stream you're expecting here, but it's kind of a serious matter here. I'm doing all that I can, and according to representative, I'm doing just fine. Yeah, I'm doing good so far with this, and I understand what needs to be done here. Yeah, I'll speak to my cousin Gary about this because he was in real estate. So I think I'll talk to him. I think him and Cindy might be able to help me with this. But first, I'll still call a new res. Maybe towards the end of April. I think it's not at the 60-day mark, is it? Last payment I think the last payment they received was back in January. At, yeah, like a few weeks before the account was frozen. I just want to tell you guys this so you can so you guys get we can have a bit of an understanding. But anything legal here is off the table. But I just want to give like a brief summary of what's gonna go down. Oof, on 4 likes, perfect. So anyway, Mustang, great to see you. I'm discussing something here. If you're interested in hearing, if listening to this, just say so. So Mustang, I'm just discussing on my grandma's mortgage. Yeah, I gave them a call, and I told them what's been happening, and they said I can explore a few options to avoid foreclosure on my grandparents' house. But the thing is that's why I keep all options on the table, just in case if I have a backup plan. I don't want to lose this house. But if I if I choose like an option like payment deferral, however, I can think. Well, my grandma's plan was to apply for a home equity loan and get the mortgage payments lowered, but fortunately, due to her health, she couldn't do anything about that. I told Jeanette what the representative had said, and she understood that. She understood. Even the representative told me that I'm doing good in terms of what's been going on. Once I get the mortgage straightened out, I might stay here for a few more months, and then I might just sell the place. You know, I know that's something that you guys don't want to hear, but it's It's the only option that it's option that I have. But never know if something might pop up. Yeah. If I do call them, I might. You think I think I might call them like the first of it on the first of the month, as in April. And by the way, I'm paying my own bills now. I'm paying my paying power, water, internet, and my phone bill. Yeah, I'm I'm being responsible for one thing. So as I said, I just want to keep options open here. I know I didn't want to do this live stream, but I got to. Yeah, I got a choice, and I got to. Yeah, that's why you guys to realize what's going on. You know that. If I do sell this house, which is possible, as I'm moving to a like a family member or a friend. It's it's just a it's it's just a it's just a it's just a I can't find the right word for it, but I believe it's like a call to action for me anyway, because it feels like the next step was in front of me on the whole time. So I think the representative said that I'll just wait it out, possibly until possibly the end of April, so I can explore options. I think I can study the options, and I know there's gonna be a lot of uhs and ums in this, but I just can't help that. You know. Anyway, I'll be exploring the options, and I'll see I'll see how it turns out. I've already gotten most of grandma's affairs, like as in bills, in order. Once I file for a probate, I'll be able to have access to my grandma's account and pay off the mortgage balance, and put because since I got access to my grandma's account, it wasn't co-signed, so I'll be going to probate. But I'm sure I'll do fine. You guys believe me, right? And ever since my grandma died back in December, it's been it was tough, but I've gone through it. Hey, I liked and shared. Thanks. Spread the word. And someday I'll put all this behind me. You know that? Either way, it'll work out. I have faith in me. I have faith in myself anyway. I have faith because faith never went away. Even Grandma had faith in me when I helped her out. And Jeanette, she she was proud of me for explaining to her what's going on. Yeah, all the answers were in front of me. You know that? And I just want to keep an open mind on how it's going to work out because, as I said, I don't want to lose this house. You know, it won't get to a point where it'll be foreclosed. I just want to say thank you to at Close Sissy for sharing my live stream. So thanks, you're awesome. Yeah, no, it's like 31 minutes, and yeah, after my laundry, I'll be heading on in, and tomorrow I might do a gameplay video tomorrow, but I might live stream it. Yeah, I might live stream that. I suspect. Let's see. Let me look something up real quick. Let's see. All right, correspondence address. All right, hold on. I have some. That wasn't. I was looking for. Let's see. Here we go. Ownership debt. Hold on. Just give me a second here. Hmm. Yeah, I was just looking at like real estate attorneys, you know. But as I said, I have options to have. Hey guys, I'm back. Anyway, um, had to I had to separate my laundry into smaller loads for the dryer because it's big. It's big. It's a big. It's big load of laundry. So, anyways, I want to say thanks for stopping by, guys. I do feel a bit better talking to you guys about this because it's like an outlet for me. It's almost like it's like a video diary. I'll still do a live edition of my podcast series Sunday night, and I'll make a few phone calls Monday. Yeah, one to a probate attorney's office, and one to the mortgage company. Yeah, I just wanted to explore the options that were presented in front of me. Yeah, it's um, it's a start for me anyway. Yep, I have plenty of options. Yep, I'll be exploring a few options here because I said I didn't want to lose the house. I might I might keep the house for like a few more months and then I might sell it. You never know. But I just want to keep the channel open because you never know what's going to pop up. Yeah, I'll be making a few phone calls. Anyway, guys, I'm just going to wrap this up. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, people.